All he can do is find Brendan McCullum to long off. Brilliant. Now then, Darwish Rasuli. He's been outstanding in the tournament so far as well. Look at that strike rate, 157. Batting at number 3, he really is a class act.
Yeah, you're right. I think he's done a very good job, and he's been very impressive. Let's go down to Hamid, who's been very busy around there.
What a wonderful tournament so far, and right now we have some fans for different teams and different sides. Let's talk with them. ټول نمخ اداره ته د افغانستان پریمیر لیګ چې شروع شوی دی ستا د خوښې ټیم او د خوښې لوبغاړی څنګه پکې شته او که نه او ټورنمنټ نه څونه خوند اخلئ دلته چې راځئ
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم زه اول کې ټولو مینهوالو ټولو کندهار ټولو سلامونه نیکې هیلې یم موږ ډېر خوشحاله الحمدلله چې داسې لوبې موږ په دې دوبۍ کې کوو او زما خوښې لوبغاړی نبي ساحل ده او موږ ټول ټیمونه تشویق کوو
د خوښې ټیم دې پکې نشته کوم یو
خوښې ټیم یې آزاد ده
کندهار ښه ډېره مننه تا نه هم یو پوښتنه لرم دا 2-3 ورځو نه راځئ میچونه ګورئ او موږ در باندې اول فکر وکړلو موږ شاید کوم خارجه اوسئ خو خبر شو چې زموږ خپل افغان ډېر زیات خوشحاله شو دا راته ستا د خوښې ټیم کوم یو دی
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم زما د خوښې ټیم پکتیا دی او د خوښې لوبغاړی مې محمد شهزاد دی او ډېر خوښ یم چې داسې لوبې په لاره اچول شوي دي او د کرکټ بورډ څخه ډېر خوشحال یو د ټولو څخه ډېره مننه
تا نه هم ډېره زیاته مننه یو پوښتنه تا نه هم لرم ګرانه ته څه فکر کوې دغه ټورنمنټ چې افغانستان کرکټ بورډ شروع کړی دی د لوبغاړو دپاره د افغانستان د خلکو دپاره او آینده کې څه یو څومره مثبته ګټه لري
مننه ژوندی اوسئ وکي دا خو د نوي ځوانانو دپاره یوه ښه فرصت دی یوه ښه موقع دی باید خپل استعداد وښیي په دې لیګ کې نو انشاءالله دغه لیګ نه به زموږ ښایسته ښایسته دا نوي لوبغاړي راځي ملي لوبډلې ته به لار پیدا کوي نو زما دغه هدف دی چې انشاءالله نوي لوبغاړو ته به ښه موقع ورکولی شي د دې لیګ
مننه As they said, there's a good chance for the youngsters especially. The platform is outstanding here and they're looking forward to some future stars for Afghanistan. And the way the tournament has started, so their favorite teams, and you can see the noise. They're enjoying the cricket so far and their favorite cricketer for, especially for the youngsters, Mohammad Shehzad and Asghar Afghan for Kandahar Knights. So back to commentary box.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed. It's certainly a big platform for all these youngsters. End of the over, it's 88 for 1.
Black shirts, कितने plain और simple. Fog scent, plain और simple black shirt को बना दे special और fashionable. Fog scent, new fashion wear for men.
इंडिया में important people cricket team owners होते हैं showstoppers.
sub11wickets.com पे टीम बना रहे हैं.
ये कोई ज्ञान नहीं, ज्ञान की कमाई है.
New to the crease, Tenders Kate, Bopara, Mohammad Nabi, the bat really deep. So really in a great position, the Legends. Going to be a change in bowling as well. Vakar coming in, he's a very decent spinner, Chinaman bowler. They need a few wickets to come back into the game. The Knights a slip in place as well. That's a good move. Looking for wickets here. 8 wickets for Vakar so far in the Gulbahar Afghanistan Premier League.
Oh, he's missed out there. That was short, wide. Needed to be put away. Just leaning it back a little too much. Rasuli and not able to make contact.
Going for the expansive shot, just inside edge. Normally he's a very good player against spin. You mentioned that, Lister. He's had a good time so far. He's looked very good. Batting at number 3, Rasuli. Doesn't need to do anything fancy here.
It's so hard to gauge a wicket, isn't it, when there's a man like Chris Gale in one of the sides. All the batsmen seem to have struggled to find their timing. Hasn't been any sense of fluency. And yet Chris Gale He's been out there and scored 70 of 22 balls and just smoked it to all corners of the ground. And now you've got Rasuli 2 of 7 and Munro 12 of 16.
Sorts of shots all around the park, really with a lot of ease, efficiency.
Oh, big appeal. Ah, got him. It was full, straight enough, I reckon, as well. He's played all around a half volley, you'll have to say, Colin Munro. He tossed it up there, tried to work it away, missed it, and the umpire concurred with the bowler. The index finger was raised, and 2 down now for the Balkh Legends.
Excellent piece of bowling. Right up out there, bowling much fuller. That was the wrong one coming in to the left-hander. Adjacent, very adjacent plumb. And he's got to go back. That's a big wicket as well. Munro didn't really get going in this innings. Out for 12 of 17. It's 89 for 2.
इस मोबाइल को कोई चुरा सकता है और इस मोबाइल से आप किसी का दिल चुरा सकते हैं। फॉग का छोटा मोबाइल पैक, जब भी चाहो परफ्यूम से दिल चुरा लो।
To see if the impact was in line with the stumps. I just got a funny feeling that maybe it was a smidgen outside the line. He's been such a good player for the Balkh Legends, Ryan Tenduskarter, Mr. Reliable in the middle, able to keep the scoreboard ticking over and kick on when needed. 8 bowled, 90 for 2.
ससुराल गेंदा फूल स्मेल। इस मोबाइल से आप लोगों से दूर हो जाते हैं और इस मोबाइल से लोग आपके पास आ जाते हैं। फॉग का छोटा मोबाइल पैक, जब भी चाहो परफ्यूम से नजदीकियां बढ़ा लो।
This will give us a better indication. I think it'll be slowed right down, and let's have a look where it made impact. Was that outside the line, or was it in line? AJ Mary, you shaking your head? You reckon that's out, eh?
Absolutely, because it was turning, and I think just on the off stump, that was a good decision, according to me. Very good decision there. Got to give something to the bowlers as well. And say, come on, you've been a batsman, I've been a batsman. Something for the bowlers at least, especially on this kind of surface.
Agree with the sentiment. Got no problem with the sentiment. However, the law states it has to hit in line. So it might have been turning back, might have been hitting the stumps, but the question is, was that outside the line? And I think it was just outside the line. Anyway, it gives them a glimmer of hope, the Kandahar Knights. Because I tell you what, 20 minutes ago, that light was a freight train in the form of Chris Gale coming at them through the tunnel. But now, if they can get another one here, just maybe, they can get themselves back in the game.
Yeah, that would be the ray of hope they want. But you can also create your own fantasy site, test your skills, and win real cash by logging on to myteam11.com. And certainly, Tenduskarter, Chris Gale, they'll be in my team. No doubt about that. Chris Gale coming back into form. What a knock today, a blinder by him. Such a busy player, Tenduskarter, always maneuvering the strike, very intelligent, knows exactly what his game plan is, goes accordingly. One man you can really rely on, that's the biggest thing about Tenduskarter. Very consistent.
Yeah, he's been around the block. Very experienced cricket. Such a good batting unit, this Balkh Legends. They've got firepower up front, and they've got finishers below. And they've got handy middle order players as well that can adapt to the situation. Any team that's got Chris Gale up front, Mohammad Nabi coming in at number 7, and you've got Tenduskarter, Ravi Bopara, Rasuli, who's had a terrific tournament. That is some serious guns They'll be very difficult to beat in this tournament, I reckon, the Balkh Legends. If they end up winning this game, they'll finish first. And somebody of the other three is going to have to play really well to get over them in the semi-finals, I reckon.
Yeah, you're right. I think the combination they have got in, because just not the way they started this Gulbar Afghanistan Premier League, winning a few games. It's also the combination you're getting right. And you can see the bowling resources they have. You mentioned about the depth in batting. Looks absolutely brilliant for them. And that's the reason they are top of the tree in the points table. They've done really well. We'll pick up another single to end the 9th over. It's 92 for 2.
I'm opening the doors of my temple to all of you luchadores. Welcome to Lucha Underground!
I wanted to let you know that she came looking for you. We are the rabid dogs that will destroy anybody.
Hand in that strike.
He's done well so far. Wakar into his second over, has picked up an important wicket, and he conceded 3 as well. Oh, not picking him. Such a tricky customer. He's got LBW again. You can see why the umpire's given him out. Just looks so good. Well, it's up in the air. I don't reckon he's got all of this. I reckon this might be another wicket. It is! Now then, is there a twist to this tale? Another wicket for Wakar. And Rasuli is trying to play a big shot. He was living dangerously, and he's finally perished.
Yeah, he wanted to break the shackles for himself. He was struggling, bit tentative so far. He's played well in the tournament, but on this occasion, going for the big one. Not able to time it, get the elevation, not reading that one. High up in the air. And Jamal does a very good job there under lights. Never easy. Takes a good catch, and he's delighted. Bakar doing a tremendous job for his captain there. The second wicket for him. It's Rasuli gone for 5, 94 for 3.
To a standstill since Chris Gale's departure. 21 balls since the last boundary. They haven't been able to get on top, and it's caused a few rash shots, the pressure being created. Ravi Bopara, the new man, to the crease. This is just out of sheer frustration, really, from Darwish Rasuli. He tried to play a few pickup sweeps. On this occasion, tries to play it over long on or wide long on. It's the wrong end. It gets the outside half of the bat, and good catch.
Once again, very nicely bowled. He's really bowling at the right length, mixing it up very nicely. There were 85 for no loss at one stage when Chris Gale was really going strong. And after that, they've lost a few wickets. Not too many runs scored after that. This is the pair they were looking forward to experience, Bopara and Tendeskate. But really good stuff, running the first one hard. And he'll come back for the second as well. Good running, showing the intensity in running. 10 overs gone, 96 for 3.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and a hearty welcome. New thing for the fans of New Perry Saturns.
I am the best.
Congratulations to the elements here. Aussie stare.
Away from you.
What a counter!
Watch the vicious battle for supremacy unleashing.
Pretty straightforward target, doesn't it? 46 from just 60 balls. But they've lost their way just a little bit, to say the least, after Chris Gale got out. And with his life, there's hope as far as the Kandahar Knights are concerned. Cherry Sharma has joined me once again in the commentary box.
Yeah, good evening, Brian. Yes, there is hope for Kandahar Knights, but if in a moment of a little bit of trouble, I'm not saying they're hugely troubled right now, Balkh, the pair that you would like out there in the middle is the old firm of Messrs. Bopara and Deshkarta, because they do very little rash. They're very steady, very calm players, thorough professionals, and they will know that the team needs them to now push it around, take the single or two on offer, and you don't need to do anything rough at all, including that quick single, but they're also very good runners between the wickets. So that's what they need, and that's what they'll do, I'm sure. But it'll take a very clever bit of bowling, I think, to unseat these two from the crease.
Well, Ravi Bopara has been run out twice in the tournament already, once in partnership with Ryan Tenduskarta. He was in safely on that occasion. But both these players, I think we mentioned yesterday on commentary, have got over 300 matches each in 2020 cricket. They've been round the block and back again.
And I can even understand a pressure situation where Balkh were desperate to win. They needed a win to go through to the knockouts or some such desperate situation, but it's not. Balkh have made it to the final four. So I can't see these two guys playing a rash shot. Even if they were to just slow down in their scoring and not get the big fours, I don't think they'll panic. So this is all very good for Balkh for now. And like I said, it'll take something.
Bowling, Karim Janat, he's been arguably the man of the tournament for the Kandahar Knights. I suppose his elder brother, Asghar Afghan, the only other player who can hold a candle to him. Asghar Afghan, 3 half-centuries, but Karim Janat, 12 wickets now in the tournament, plus the runs that he's got.
Flicked away, and that might even be a Fog Salu Reza. So Karim Janat, of course, got it because he wanted so desperately to keep it tight for his team. So we want some kind of spinner there to try and somehow elicit a false shot.
First boundary in 28 balls, that one. Chris Gale, a gale force wind blew through to bring the Balkh Legends first half-century up.
Well, straight to the fielder there, but no panic. Like I said, 11 overs gone. It's 102 for 3.
Black shirts, कितने plain और simple. Fog scent, plain और simple black shirt को बना दे special और fashionable. Fog scent, new fashion wear for men.
Welcome back. Hello.
Well, this is very inventive, and we like it. But, of course, here are the personnel to our right as well, who always help out. Sometimes they don't get on camera. And wave, Rajan. There you go. I think that's a good move, trying to get the spinner on. I was just talking about it. And he, of course, is particularly clever. Waqar, lefty leg spinner, you never know. Now, both these guys, I would suspect, are not that used to lefty leg spinners and may find it a little tougher. But, of course, the sad thing about the Kandahar Knights right now, even though they have a bowler as clever, as magical as a left-arm leggy, the fact that they don't need, big appeal. I was about to say, the fact that they don't need big runs, they don't have to really score off him. So that just dilutes the possibility of even such a mystery spinner causing trouble.
Waqar has bowled very well in this tournament.
In contrast, had Balkh needed a lot of runs, this would have been a dangerous time for them.
Can't help thinking, you know, Charu, that it's a real shame for the Kandahar Knights that they've not been able to. He would be fit, but he's been a huge loss for them as the pitches have started to turn more and more.
Yeah, you make a good point. Another very good delivery.